What is up, guys? It's your man Evil Eye Dre here, coming at you with another Black Ops 4 gameplay. Now in today's gameplay, I'm coming at you with something, you know what I'm saying, something I usually don't post on the channel. You know, in any Call of Duty where there's usually a nuke, I used to call myself the king of nukes. Except when I play Treyarch games, because when I dropping nukes for me is actually kind of rare, because there's so much BS that you can die to, and there's no VSAT or EMP or anything like that to counter it. So yeah, but in today's gameplay, I'm coming at you with a Cordite, Cordite nuclear. I was just going for headshots in this game. If you noticed, I got Red Tiger at some point in the video because I was just trying to get my Cordite gold, and I mean, pretty much this happened. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is like people's lack of change, bro. And here's what I mean, because I know a lot of you guys are wondering, what the hell could I be possibly ranting about now? Well, you know, I said I wasn't gonna play Black Ops 4 until the holy grail of patches would come, which would, you know, change the weapons variety in this game and show me that people know how to use more than 1 to 2 weapons. Because me personally, when I played this game, all I ever died to, Maddox, Sog, Spitfire, and Titan. Well, we finally got that patch. We finally got what I was asking for. They nerfed the hell out of the Spitfire. They had nerfed the hell out of the Maddox. They nerfed the hell out of the Sog. And they nerfed the hell out of the Titan. Which all sounds great on paper, and they even buffed other guns. They buffed the Vapor. They buffed the GKS. They buffed the MX9. They buffed the Cordite. You know what I'm saying? They buffed the Rampart, even though I don't believe it needed a Rampart, and they buffed all the tactical rifles. You know, hey, they even buffed the Mach 12. I mean, I don't know how I feel about most of these, but they still buffed a variety of different weapons. Yet, when I hop in these public lobbies, I see people still trying to use these same guns. They nerfed the Spitfire, people still trying to use the Spitfire. It's like, bro, just give it up. You know, if they nerf something, they're nerfing it because they're trying to change the variety. They're trying to add variety to your gameplay, but people just, you know, they refuse to be anything more than just a one-sided player. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, because usually I wouldn't care, but you know, I like the fact that yesterday with the, you know, with the nerf to the Maddox, the Maddox was like, it wasn't as spammed in lobbies. I wasn't seeing people beating people off head glitches and doing all that other extra shit, because at the end of the day, the Maddox finally became down to every other SMG, AR, I mean, even though it basically is an SMG. The shit outguns every SMG in the game. I mean, shit, I don't know. But yeah, you know, it finally had got nerfed down and brought down to reality. And I like that, because now I was figuring that, you know, all the people who try to sweat in the games when they play, and they always, you know, rely on the Maddox, they finally got to sweat with something different. You know what I'm saying? Sweat with the Rampart, sweat with the KN, sweat with the Vapor. Just, you know, put the Maddox down just for a little bit to see where you guys really are. And this is what gets to me, and this is what's shocking to me. You know, all the things people bitch about in this game, you know, leaderboards, combat records, lag when people leave parties, and all that other shit. But for some reason today, when I hop on, the first thing I see is Charlie Intel puts up a post, and I'm gonna put the post up on the screen right about now. So let's just take some time to look at this, right? After yesterday's multiplayer weapon tuning changes went live, we saw the Maddox RFB begin to fall more in line with the rest of the weapons in this class, like it rightfully should, right? And then we heard, with the exception of one change, which we certainly heard the community's voice this opinion on. You guessed it, recoil, because you scrubs don't know how to use anything else, so you guys bitched about recoil. Effective immediately with today's update, we've reworked the Maddox's first 5 shots in his recoil pattern. This will make the first, 4th, and 5th shots feel more like the original prior to this week's update. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why I complain about, like, the community. So let me get this straight. So Treyarch, they want to be quick with stuff now, right? So you can hotfix a weapon to make a weapon be good, yet there's no combat record, no actual combat record in the game besides that bland ass piece of shit that we have in the game. I would like to know what my stats are with certain guns. I would like to know what my, you know, how many so-and-sos I got. You know what I'm saying? I want to know how many kills I've gotten with a certain specialist, not how many times I've used a certain piece of equipment. You know, like, but you can't put that in the game. But you can definitely rework a patch, because these scrubs, and yes, I said scrubs because you people who rely on this same gun are scrubs, bro. Are you serious? There's not another gun in the game that you can use, bro? I would like to point out one thing, and just one thing only, okay? I've been playing Call of Duty for years, And you can't tell me, you cannot tell me that somebody can't pick up a different gun and dominate with it. You know, the whole idea of it being a weapons tuning update was for you to change the meta. You know, we want to change people constantly using the Spitfire. We want to change people constantly using the Maddox. We want to change people constantly using the Titan. We want to change people constantly using the Assault. But why is it that every single time you guys take one great step forward, you take like 20 dumbass steps back? I don't care what most of the community bitched about the recoil. Guess what? You guys gave a game with predictable recoil. So you telling me the one time that people couldn't predict the recoil when the gun barely got nerfed, everybody cried and begged and bitched and pleaded for a buff? Bro, get the fuck out of here. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this same gun being used. Alright? I like the Maddox. Don't get me wrong. It's a really good gun to use. But I'm tired of seeing it used in lobbies. And I was happy that it got nerfed because I finally could see some variety in gameplay. No more SOG, no more Titan, no more Maddox, no more Spitfire. What is it so hard for everybody to get in this community? There are other games that exist. Other guns that exist in the game. Guess what? For all you guys who refuse to stop using that, there's a completely different gun. A completely different gun. And can you guess what it's called? The gun is called literally the KN57, the Rampart, the Vapor, and hell, you know what? Maybe you want to use something different. Use the burst rifles. Use the tactical rifles. Come on now, why do you guys have to constantly insist and bitch on this? And I know I might sound like I'm worried. I'm not worried, it's just damn, bro. It felt good to be in lobbies where people was trying to sweat with these weapons that got nerfed, and you was clapping them because guess what? It's nerfed. You finally don't have to, you know, you gotta actually get good with a different gun. You can't keep crutching these overused ass weapons. I don't get why people need the Maddox to be good. Let me just throw out something real quick. Optic Scumpy made a video when the Maddox got nerfed, and he said rip the Maddox, right? But you know what he did? Did he bitch and complain about it? No, he didn't bitch and complain about it. You know what he did? He removed that piece of shit straight off his class setup. Literally, that's all he did. He straight up removed it. He didn't say, oh man, this game isn't gonna be the same, the Maddox is nerfed. No, he just removed that shit off his class. So why is it everybody in this game act like they have such a problem? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't get it. You know, I have been playing Call of Duty for years and years, and people just don't know when something is good. I'm gonna be dead ass with you, right? The Rampart and the Auger DMR right now, we're seeing as though that those, there's only one other gun I think that can get high caliber too, and I think that's that one LMG, the VKM. But I don't really like that. I don't think nobody likes the VKM that much. But with that being said, Auger DMR and Rampart right now are two of the best guns in the game. But all you wannabe sweats in this community are so slow. You guys aren't realizing that the best gun is right in your face. The best guns are right in your face, but you guys insist on using what, the all-around assault rifle, the shit that shoots faster. It shoots faster than a fucking it shoots faster than pretty much majority of the SMGs in the game, bro. Like, come on, man, pick up a different gun. It's not that hard, bro. It's not. You're like somebody has a gun stuck up to you guys' heads telling you, yeah, you know, you guys need to constantly use the same gun or you won't be able to do as good anymore. You know, because if you're not using that same Maddox quick draw 2 stock, you know what I'm saying, stem shot, scavenger dexterity, and dead silence class setup, then you're gonna get shit on. No, nobody's telling y'all that. You people just don't want to use gun variety, bro. And you know, I don't want to sound like the scrub because, you know, I mean, I'll admit I've used my fair share of Maddox. But damn, I got happy when I didn't see the Maddox being ran in lobbies as much. The new meta I've been seeing is hella people using the KN57, and to be honest with you, I respect that meta. KN is an amazing gun, and if you sweats would actually take some time out your day to actually use a different gun instead of bitching about when something gets nerfed, we could actually all have a good time. But instead, you want to come in the lobby sweating with the Maddox because you people can't use anything else. I don't get it. I just can't get it. You know what I'm saying? I like that they you know, vocal about buffs and shit like that, but damn, you want to buff a gun that everybody just was bitching about that they wanted to get nerfed. I don't get it. I can care less about recoil because at the end of the day, if you use a gun long enough, you'll master the recoil. Okay, it just got nerfed, master the new recoil. But no, you people insist on having good shit. Yeah, they said, yeah, I mean, it's still a little shaky with the elo sight, but I mean, what does that mean? This shit can be used as an SMG and it outguns pretty much everything in the game. Hell, the Spitfire didn't get rebuffed, so why the fuck is the Maddox getting rebuffed? Come on now. I used the Spitfire after the nerf, And boy, that shit is nowhere near the Spitfire that it was at first. If anything, it's more in line with the Vesper from Black Ops 3 now, in my opinion. So why can't the Maddox, which to me, it's always this one gun like that in every game. The Maddox is the typical MTAR-esque type weapon. You know, the MTAR from BO2, the MTAR from Ghost, the K-Bar from Infinite Warfare. Like, every game has this sort of gun. So I can't seem to understand why people don't realize, like, okay, if it's that big of a problem, if it's constantly being used, if we nerf it, let's just leave it nerfed. If you're a good player, whether a gun is nerfed, whether a gun is buffed, you can still deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to sit here and bitch and moan and cry to the developers because you're finally getting shit on. No, you learn the weapons recoil and you become better. You know, I just hope that they don't try to reconvert any other guns. Shit, since people bitched about the Maddox's recoil, next thing you know, all you're gonna see is Spitfire. Spitfire has been reverted. We've noticed recently that we haven't seen enough people using this gun in the game, so we decided to buff its damage range, and then it's way better than the shit was at first. You know, like, come on, man, y'all doing the wrong thing. But about this gameplay, you know what I'm saying? I got the nuclear, got some unstoppable medals. You feel me? Yeah, I'm actually, and I know you guys probably noticed it in this gameplay. You saw me using the purifier. I just wanted to test something out differently, and honestly, I like using fire break. Like that what is it, that power core? That's a power core, heat core, whatever the hell it is. That shit comes in clutch. I swear to God, it comes in clutch. I never have to worry about anything. But hey, it is what it is, man. And yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video and if you agree with anything that I ranted on, definitely be sure to leave a like and you feel me, drop a comment, because I want to know how you guys feel about this shit too. You know, if we just had a weapon patch, should nothing be getting reverted back literally a day afterward. Like, get the fuck out of here. But yeah, with all that being said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please sure to drop a like, subscribe, turn notifications if you're new. And for this video, leave in the comment section Cordite nuke. Yeah, leave a comment, you know, feel me, Cordite nuke in the comment section below, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace out.